Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Dakota Bird with Blackbird Rods in Shelley, Idaho, and I wanted to make a video today explaining some of the metal work that's been done to this F100. A lot of custom metal work has been done. I've got a ton of photos that I'm gonna upload to the Instagram, but I didn't have any videos really because I wasn't thinking about doing YouTube then. So let's go over all the stuff that I did to this to get it to this point. From the front, this whole chassis was another company. It's a whole aftermarket chassis built for the F100 to have the Coyote in it. We did have to make some modifications, but all of the suspension and the rear end came with that. So we did some motor mounts, and then of course trying to mate the Coyote with this chassis in an F100 needed a new firewall. So all of that was cut out and replaced. From there, the drip rail, of course, all the way around was rusted out pretty bad, and it got up into the roof skin and caused a big mess there. So while I was cutting all that out to replace it, decided, well, we might as well just shade the drip rail all the way around, give it a lot cleaner of a look. This is a custom console that's going in because we're doing bucket seats in this. Got rid of the bench. This whole floor up to this brace, all of that front section of the floor is new. Got all that welded in. The transmission tunnel is all custom to fit the 10-speed transmission that is in it. It's an automatic. The dash there, we got to cut a couple holes for some of the knobs in there, and then this is getting a Dakota Digital dash. Next up, these cab corners. All 4 cab corners were totally gone. They were just full of holes, full of spray foam. So the front cab corners, that is entirely fabricated out of the sheet metal we have here at the shop. Inners, outers, that entire structure had to be cut out and fixed. All of the photos for this will be up on the Instagram. These rear cab corners, both sides, the outer skins we could get, but none of the inner structure we could get. So I had to rebuild all of those. About 4 layers of metal per corner. And factory, the gas filler neck came out right about there, so all of that was taken away. This is getting a stainless tank in the bed, just kind of sitting in there with clamps for mock-up right now so that we can get all the hoses ran. So this bed is gonna have wood in it, so this whole structure on the frame rails, I had to make all of that to support the wood and the bed sides. I do have a time lapse of that I'm gonna throw up as a short, probably throw up on the Instagram as well. And it's a little dirty right now because I've been in there polishing, trying to get everything nice and clean, take all the texture out of that clear. And right here is the roll pan. I'll have to move the truck around a little bit so I can get a shot of that. So a lot has been done with this truck. We get down here. This little piece was added because these are the mounts for the running boards, and they used to sit about 2.5 inches lower than they do now, which meant when the truck was sitting on the ground, everything put together, if you got down, you could see a gap straight to the frame, and we didn't like that. So I shortened those and I moved everything up, which means we took the same height out of the fenders And we added this filler piece and that roll pan for the rear end, so everything's tied together and you can't see the frame when you're looking into the side. All right, I'm gonna keep uploading as much as I can with this truck so that you can stay updated all the way through the finish of the build, all of the final assembly, the final polish, the electrical. I'm gonna try and take a little video here and there every day and keep you guys up to date. Tomorrow we'll go over the Chevelle. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you can learn how I did stuff like this to tie in all of this back end, cut these tail lights, everything like that on the future builds to come.